High Desert Sports Report flashes back to 2013. Video Sports Top Stories of the Year. Serrano's Jay Henderson leads the list of All-CIF selections. Excelsior moves up to 11-man football after winning CIF 8-man title in 2012. 5th annual Ride the Rocks event in 2013 draws over 170 entries. On this date in High Desert sports history, Serrano's Jay Henderson, the Mojave River League Defensive Player of the Year, leads the list of 2013 All-CIF selections.
All-CIF selections from Mojave River and Desert Sky League reflect honors to a Serrano defense that shut out regular season opponents on the Diamondbacks' home turf. Serrano, the MRL champions, have 3 first-team players on defense and 1 offensive lineman. Mojave River League Defensive Player of the Year, Jay Henderson, the 6'3", 200-pound defensive end, had 5.5 sacks for a Diamondbacks team that did not allow an opponent to score at Snowline Stadium until the CIF playoffs. Senior lineman Grant Kuntz, number 44, and linebacker John Maxey, 55, like Henderson, first-team All-CIF on defense. Both were first-team All-League on offense as well. The 5'9", 230-pound Zarek Daler, 66, represents Coach Ray Mahalchek's MRL champion Diamondbacks as first-team All-CIF on offense. Oak Hill's running back Gino Mastandra is first-team All-CIF. The 5'9", 150-pound junior began the year at wide receiver and was converted to running back when DeJounte Fletcher went down. Mastandra finished the season with over 1,000 yards rushing and 24 touchdowns, 12 rushing, 12 receiving. Mastandra was named Mojave River League Offensive Player of the Year by the Daily Press. Credit 6', 264-pound offensive lineman Alex Gamble, 53, with paving the way for much of Mastandra's and the Bulldogs' offensive success. Gamble is All-CIF offense. On defense, Bulldogs' 295-pound lineman Dylan Jennings, 75, is first-team All-CIF. Hesperia wide receiver Chris Crummell, 8, is a first-team All-CIF selection. Crummell caught 68 passes for 1,059 yards and hauled in 16 touchdown receptions for the Scorpions. Apple Valley free safety Brandon Mapstead is the Sun Devils' lone All-CIF selection. The 5'11", 160-pound Mapstead, a two-way starter for the Frank Police Force, was the favorite receiver of quarterback Justin Connors and a consistent playmaker from his strong safety position. Mapstead was named first-team All-CIF on defense.
Number 1, Brandon Mapstead scampers all the way up to about the Tiger 15-yard line.
From the Desert Sky League, 3 Silverado selections. On defense, junior linebacker Chance Padilla, 22, and defensive back Dana Jenkins, 16. On offense, lineman Augustine Beltran, 78, named first team from coach Rafael Genario's Hawks. Notably overlooked from Silverado, Lamont Smith, number 90, the 5'11", 190-pound lineman, who is the lone Hawks player selected to play in the Inland Empire All-Star Game. The only other player from a DSL team named First Team All-CIF was Tyrone Jones from Burroughs. Victor Valley, undefeated in DSL play, denied any All-CIF selection. A number of Jackrabbits appeared deserving of the honor, among them number 58, 6'2", 265-pound Phil Timoteo. Senior quarterback Daniel Walker was named Desert Sky League Player of the Year on offense. The DSL Defensive Most Valuable Player, linebacker Sean Delatorre. Jamal Tate, number 7, was named first team defensively from his quarterback position and on offense at wide receiver. Tate was the prime target of all-league quarterback Daniel Walker. Running back Donald Mitchell and offensive lineman Phil Timoteo and Tony Gutierrez, fellow Jackrabbits, named first team on offense, all Desert Sky League.
Excelsior Public Charter School Athletics continues to raise the bar in achievements and accomplishments. When the Eagles hosted Silver Valley, there was a great deal more at stake than winning their homecoming game. The 2012 CIF 8-man champions have moved up to 11-man competition in 2013. The opponent, Desert Mountain League leader Silver Valley, ranked 10th in the state. The outcome of the game is determined by this drive. It was 8-7 Excelsior at the half. The Eagles begin the third quarter at their own 20. 10 minutes and 20 seconds later, Excelsior will extend its lead to 14-7. That 80-yard grind-it-out drive consuming nearly the entire third stanza. Number 80 is 5'11", 240-pound freshman Rocky Sua, who scored the Eagles' first half touchdown. On the 18th play of the drive, it's 4th and 9. Jordan Griffith follows the blocks of Aubrey Merritt, 82, Lionel Lonian, 34, and Dylan Vieira, 51, and scores. This drive did more than put the Eagles up by 7. It demonstrated Coach Bill Rivera's Eagles dominance that would be in place throughout the entire second half. After the defense turns in a 3-and-out, the Eagles embark on another scoring drive. 34 is the Lionel train. Lionel Lonian on the final play of the third quarter. Second play of the fourth, Nathaniel Rivera finds Caleb Becker 16 yards and pay dirt. It's 27, and there's no question now how this one is going to turn out. Excelsior goes on to shut out the visiting Trojans the second half. The Trojans, a team that had averaged 43 points per game coming in. Logan Mayseal, 21, doing the damage on this takeaway. Nathaniel Rivera turns the takeaway into a touchdown drive, powering over from 2 yards out behind Cameron Peterson, 72, and Steven Rodriguez, 74. Practically every other Silver Valley play the second half seems to end with an Eagles tackle for a loss. Number 70 is 6'2", 270-pound Daniel Murphy. 44 is Austin Mayseal. Logan Mayseal with another takeaway, this time jumping the route for the pick. The biggest win yet for Excelsior in their big step into 11-man.
This game is really important. Like, these guys are top of the league, man. To go and play on, we had to beat these guys, and we did that tonight. It was a good win.
Great second half. What did the coach tell you at halftime?
Coach told us keep our heads in the games, keep pushing, keep kicking, because that's all we were taught to do. we were taught to block at the line and make runs, and that's what we did.
From the signal caller and homecoming king, the biggest difference in the Eagles' 11-man program this year compared to playing 8-man last season?
It's probably the training that we do off season, because we start training in August. We get 3 months off, then we start training. We started doing CrossFit that makes explosive movements for us, and it really helped us on line, helped everybody become faster and stronger and bigger.
As the Eagles' 26-7 victory shows, Excelsior is ready to compete in 11-man football on the championship level.
So there's a lot of rocks, there's a lot of washed out dips.
The important thing is not to fall. We try to remove a lot of the rocks and the sand this year. We'll let the tires roll over that instead of my body.
Ride in the Rocks 2013. 177 strong at the start of the 5th annual event. Big Bear Lake's Derek Herman, the first to finish the 22-mile Challenger course.
You know, the course was really good. They added some new single track that I'd never seen before, and quite a bit of it was very technical.
We added a couple miles to it. We had to modify some of the single tracks. Omnia blessed us with a couple miles of terrain that we were allowed to use, and we developed some new tracks in there.
Why do participants take part in Ride in the Rocks?
Well, I love Lucerne Valley. I live right down the street. Both my kids went to LV High School, and supporting the community.
We always have fun. Number one rule is keep the blood inside your body and keep the blood off the bike. Other than that, I'm looking for great weather and lots of good people to ride with.
This is my second time. It's a real challenge as a novice rider, and just looking forward to the challenge and the scenery that's out here in Lucerne Valley. And
Well, I think it's different things for different people, because we have a little competitive group that, you know, race all the time. We come out to kind of see how fast we can do the course, and it becomes a little race, and that's kind of the history of us coming down here and doing it. I think for other people, it's just to finish. It's just to get out there and do it and have fun and just finish and get the same accomplishment.
This 5th annual affair drew the highest number of participants yet. Bikers tackling the 22-mile challenge course, others hitting the 10-mile tough course, and the Team 10. Bikers are to gather the first 8 miles of the course before breaking off onto team or challenging stretches, like this point, crossing Meridian on their way to Tarantula Terrain. Ride in the Rocks is sponsored by the Mitsubishi Cement Corporation Educational Foundation, with all proceeds benefiting schools in Lucerne Valley.
Valew Quality Truck Bodies proudly presents these top-quality athletes and teams' flashbacks to this date in high desert sports history. Valew manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Roger and Leslie Hayes and their Valew staff wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous 2023.